I cannot stand the way you look. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to all of my beautiful collective. And my name is Catherine, and this is She Reads Tarot. And we are about to get into your reading for Aries. But before we do that, first of all, please make sure that you are hitting that like button for me. It does help the channel, it helps the algorithms, and it helps the notifications. And it's going to help us grow. Once we get to 100 subscribers, we are going to be choosing winners. So please hashtag win or put a yellow heart in the comment section. That will get you entered in your chance to win a 3-question reading. All right. So we already have a few people that are entered in the drawing, but we want more names in that drawing. So as soon as we get to 100 subscribers, you guys, we are going to get started with that. Okay. And we're going to do the giveaway starting off once a month until we get to more subs. Once we get to more subscribers, then we will choose a few more winners every month. But I'll only be choosing one winner for now. All right, but that will change. All right, so it'll be, I'll be choosing 3 winners once we get up to 500 subscribers. And once we get to 1,000 subscribers, I will be doing it twice a month, you guys. Okay, so that's how that works. So let's get to it. Also, if you are new, please go to my other channels, Tarot Talk Live and Queen Cancer Tarot. The links for my other channels are below. I do a giveaway monthly and bi-weekly on my main channel, Queen Cancer Tarot. I also have 2 membership options available if you go over to Queen Cancer Tarot, which is my main channel. If you select the Third Eye Squad, that gives you access to all extendeds across all 3 of my channels. That includes Tarot Talk Live, Queen Cancer Tarot, and also this channel. Okay, so any extendeds that I do, you will have free access to all of the extendeds across all 3 channels. So that is a huge deal. And it is $4.99 a month. You also, included with that, you get a free question with me every month. Okay, so a free personal reading for a 1-question personal reading. Okay, just 1 question per person per month. Okay, but that is part of the Third Eye Squad tier, and that is for $4.99 a month. That is a lot. That offers quite a bit, you guys, for a really good price. Okay. Only because I am boosting the membership, so I did throw in some extra things. Other than that, it would normally be $7.99 a month for all of that, but I am reducing it down for you guys because I am trying to grow the membership. Okay, so please go and support that channel. Right now is almost to 3,000 subs. Okay, once we get up to 3,000 subscribers, we are going to be doing a huge watch party with lots of fun giveaways. Okay, all right, so let's get started with your reading, Aries. Okay, so we're going to break this down into 7 parts. All right, so first we're going to start off looking at your overall energy, okay? And then we will focus on what you are moving towards or what your goals are right now, okay? And then 3, we will look at what you have learned in the recent past. And 4, what are the current challenges that you are facing? 5, what is the advice that you need to assist you right now? 6, what is the near future and distant future energy? And lastly, we will pull 3 to 5 cards to see what your future oracle messages are. Okay, so we're going to mix this up. A jam-packed reading. I'm going to use oracle. We're going to look at tarot messages and the whole bit, you guys. So buckle up. All right, so let's get started on your overall energy. All right, so this is Aries. What is your overall energy right now? We have my way, reckless love, and extracurricular activities. And we have love message here. All right. Under the deck, round and round, cycles, triggers, and lessons. Okay, so some of you may be involved in a situation that may be triggering you. You may be with someone who is more of a, uh, on again, off again. So kind of a karmic type energy. You could be with, your twin, and that, like I say, is not a glamorous situation, okay? Not to be glorified. So, but there is an energy of this situation with this person. I feel, this person may be very arrogant, okay? You may be dealing with someone who is very narcissistic or very prideful. It's always about them and what they want. With reckless love, I'm getting part of an energy of you being a little bit reckless as well, being with this person. I am getting also a very physical, very very physical uh situation with you and this person that may be very superficial, and it's not really love more than it is lust. With love message here, I do feel that there is something that you want to tell this person, and I feel as though you're ready to move on. I feel like you're wanting to let this person know that this relationship or situationship that you're in with them is not working, starting to trigger you, and it's starting to feel like a reckless cycle, right? And you're ready for real love. You're ready to move on to something that is substantial. Okay, so let's look and see what the tarot messages say. And we are looking at the Light Seers Tarot. I have the light version and the darker version, you guys. So we're going to look at both if needed. All right, so let's see. Starting with my way here. I feel like you're just ready to do things your way. I feel like this is an energy of you are feeling like the situation that you're in is reckless. It's not going anywhere. And, the message is you're ready for real, something that is real. Okay, this way isn't working for you. Okay, you're ready to do things your way. Okay. You are ready to do things your way. All right, tell me about my way here. So, look, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, look at this right off the bat. This is all about nurturing, compassionate, sensitive. This person is selfish. They are the opposite, complete opposite of this Queen of Pentacles energy that you're in. And you're not feeling it. This is completely not who you are. Okay, it is not who you are. Under the deck, Page of Pentacles. Okay, Page of Pentacles. So once again, this is a message. You are letting this person know that I am no longer wanting to give any more time in it or energy to this. you know Also letting this person know that I have feelings. You know what I'm saying? I am sensitive. You're not good for me. You're hurting me. This isn't what I consider to be a nurturing situation. Okay, not at all. Not at all. Okay, and there's the energy of wanting to break free. Wanting to break free, wanting to let this person know um, that this isn't working. This is not working. Tell me about reckless love here. Tell me about reckless love. And we have the Nine of Cups in the reverse. Okay. This is again superficial. You know what I'm saying? This is an energy, just exactly what I said. I said this is a situation where it's kind of like you're with this person for other reasons, and it's not love, is not one of them. You're not satisfied with this person. They're not filling your cup, essentially, right? And your cups are in the reverse, right? This is also lack of a deeper connection. I feel like it's all physical with this person, you and this person. Under the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, look at that. This is all one sided energy, right? It's a give and take situation here. This is soulmate energy, but this is an energy of, we have, it's like almost like you're giving me something that I want. You know what I'm saying? It's very one-sided. You're not getting back what you're giving. That's the problem. That's what's making this situation with this person so reckless, right? And tell me about love message, because I feel like again you could be letting this person know that this isn't it. Like you're ready to have a real love connection and you're not feeling it anymore. Tell me about love message here. And I didn't mean for all of these cards to come flying out the deck, but I'll take them. I'll take them. So we have the Eight of Pentacles here. All right. This Eight of Pentacles is all about, you know, focusing on what you have to do, doing what you need to do. You see, this person has their arms in all different directions. Okay. And that's kind of the way things are. I mean, you're focused on you and all these roses around you. I feel like taking care of yourself, your own needs, making sure that you are happy, making sure that you're good. With the Lovers card here in the reverse, Gemini energy, this is representative of that snake taking over. This is an energy of things being very lopsided in the connection. Somewhere along the line, something got lost here, or there was something was thrown off. This could also represent somebody or some sort of person infiltrating in the connection, perhaps. I don't know. You could be dealing with someone who, was cheating or dealing with other people. We have this Knight of Swords in the reverse here. So this is also an energy of someone who is either being very disrespectful. This is an energy of someone who is very intense. Okay. And this is also a very intense conversation that is taking place as well. So I feel that when things, this could represent things going left. I feel like you may have this conversation with this person and tell them that, you're not feeling loved by them, but I feel like it's going to go in a different direction. Like this person is going to turn things around and try to turn it back on you. I feel like this is going to turn into a very bitter argument because this person is very arrogant. I don't see them taking accountability here. I don't. I see all that I see again with round and round. This person is just going to trigger you. Underneath round and round, we have too late. Okay, we have too late. I feel like, again, it's kind of too late to kind of go back and forth with this person. You've tried it, you've been there, done that. And I feel like the time has just run out with this person. Time has just run out with this person. We have sweet talk here. I feel like you're not trying to hear anything else this person would have to say. You're tired of going around and round in circles. Like if this person wanted to do anything, they would have done it by now. So I'm getting an energy of you all are kind of like over it at this point. Okay. That's what I'm getting here. So let's see now. What are you moving towards? Okay. What are you moving towards? What are your goals here? Aries, what are your goals? And I don't know. I hope I didn't call you Cancer. I don't think so. Tell me about Aries, please. What is Aries goals? What is Aries moving towards? What are Aries goals and what Aries moving towards? Zero interest in what are Aries goals and what is Aries moving towards? We have family, first card out the deck. Family. Paranoid, cautious, insecure, guarded. And consequences. Underneath the deck, envy. Competitive. I feel like because I'm not seeing you moving towards an energy of feeling envious of anyone. Okay? That's not what I'm getting here. I feel like you want to have a close connection with someone that you can eventually consider and call your family. You want to have close ties. You want someone that is close that you can say is in your inner circle and you feeling safe. With paranoid here, right? See, look, paranoid and consequences. Again, right now, the energy that you're sitting in is kind of feeling a little off centered because I feel like you've kind of gone round and round with this person multiple times. So I feel like coming out of this situation, what you're looking for is someone that you can go right into a serious, intimate connection with. You don't want to waste any time. because you feel like you've already done that. You don't want to play any games. You don't want to be with someone that's going to make you feel cautious. You don't want to feel guarded. You want to be in an energy where you can just kind of let your hair down and, love freely the way you did the first time, and over and over and over and over again with this person, right? There's an energy of really being kind of resentful. It's almost like you're kind of, you know, kind of frustrated of the fact that you've given this person so much of your time, so much of your energy, and to come out, you know, without having what you have been wanting is just, again, it just seems like a slap in the face. It's very frustrating. Very, very frustrating for you, Aries. You want to have a family. Your goals are you want to be able to be in a connection with someone, be able to trust and move towards that family vibe, that family inner, close blood tie situation, you know, and not have to worry. And not also have to be left feeling like you've wasted all this time and you're not anywhere closer to your goal. So that is it. Your goal is you want to be able to settle down and have a family and be with someone without feeling insecure. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what you want right now, period. Tell me about family here. Tell me about family. And we have, look at this. So why are these cards? Hold on, folks. I got a situation. I have a situation. I thought I went through this deck and got rid of the reversals, but I guess I did not. So I definitely apologize to you because the majority of these cards are in the reverse. I don't know if the entire deck is really just not in the reverse, and I'm looking at, I'm sorry. I thought I went through these, but I guess I didn't. Holy smokes. Hold on. Sorry. So, is like the whole deck in the reverse? It's not. So that's kind of why I'm like, wait a minute. I don't know what the heck. This reading would have really been wild. Which the cards would have come out the way they're supposed to. I could have just rolled with it, you guys. But I like to give the cards a fair chance. I feel like they're moving in my hands. This deck is amazing. It really is. It makes me feel some type of way. Okay. Okay, so at least I feel like we have a fair deck here. So I apologize for stopping the reading on you guys. But I didn't want to have the cards all over the place. Okay, let's do this again. So just because that was kind of awkward, let's do this again. All right. Tell me about family here. And that was the Empress, right? But that was the Empress in the reverse. And what's interesting is that also represents jealousy. Envy, but we're gonna do it again. If it comes out the same energy, then we will know. We will know. That's just really, it represents lack of progress, really. Not so much jealousy, but it can be. Okay. But I feel like there's just an energy of, feeling not secure. You know what I'm saying? But your goals are to be in a situation where you do feel secure. That's probably why I'm not taking that. So let's just see. All right. Tell me about family. So look at this. It's in the reverse, you guys. I don't care what I do. If these cards are meant to come out in the reverse, they will. So we have the 10 of Pentacles here in the reverse. So at the end of the day, this is all about problems at home, problems in the family unit. This is insecurity. Okay, so that is exactly what that meant to say, y'all. I don't care what you do. If the cards are upside down, the deck is sideways. If you are shuffling and that card comes out, trust your intuition. Just let it flow, let it go. And even though like 40 of the cards in the reverse, it still would have come out the way it was supposed to, guys, because all the cards have different meanings in different positions and next to other cards. So that was just a lesson for all of us, I guess. So 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. This is a family having some trouble. And your goal is to be in a situation where you feel safe. I feel like you're just wanting to be out of this. See the star. You just want to be in a situation that is better. You are wanting to go where spirit wants you to go. You are looking for your divine counterpart, right? You are no longer wanting to be in a situation where you're arguing, fighting, whatever the case may be. All right. You just want out. You're tired of being paranoid. You're tired of looking over your shoulder. You're tired of, feeling like you made a bad decision or sitting in the consequences of a decision that you made, Tell me about paranoid. And we have the Muse of Cups. This is the Queen of Cups, baby. Queen of Cups. Okay. So this is all about feeling supported. Okay. The Queen of Cups is all about being calm. This is all about compassion and kindness, right? This has nothing to do with being insecure. This is someone who feels supported by their person. This is someone who wants to welcome the person. They are ready to welcome love. They are ready to get out of this energy of feeling paranoid. So, again, your goal is to be in that Queen of Cups energy, right? Three of emotions. You have the Three of Cups under the deck. Again, family, family, family. You are ready to have the support of your loved ones, your family, your person, your counterpart, your soulmate. That is what you're looking for. You want the security of those around you that you care about, knowing that you have those that you love close to you. All right. Tell me about consequences here. Look, Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords. Feeling trapped. Feeling like you are stuck in a situation because you made a decision. It's just like you're ready to come out of this. You're ready to get out of this energy. Look, we have the Four of Pentacles under the deck. We have the Four of Pentacles under the deck. Again, this is someone who is, kind of feeling closed off in a way. This is also a very insecure energy. And again, you're just ready to come out of this. See, we have the Nine of Swords here. You have the Nine of Swords. Again, this is someone who is definitely in a place of bitterness. They're ready to come out of it. See, we have the Nine of Pentacles here. Independence. Ready to come out, ready to break away, ready to have your freedom here. You're tired of being resentful. You're tired of being in a situation where you're discontent. You're tired of feeling paranoid, looking over your shoulder, feeling like, you know what I'm saying? You're stuck or trapped in a situation. Okay, let's move on. What have you learned in the recent past? What have you learned in the recent past? What has Aries learned in the recent past? What has Aries learned in the recent past? What has Aries learned in the recent past? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. All right, so we have twin flames in the reverse and the phoenix. Okay, this is all about growth. This is all about stopping the loop, stopping the cycle. Okay, yin yang zen balance, coupling, duality. Okay, and this is in the reverse, realizing that if you are no longer complimenting the person that you are with, it is time to move on. This talks about new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, and changed mind, baby. And if you want to know what is Aries learned, Aries has learned that if you need to change your mind, if you realize that you're in a situation where, this person just isn't you anymore, okay, or you've grown out of this connection, or you no longer feel comfortable or secure or safe, hey, you can go. You can leave. You know what I mean? You don't have to stay. Look at that hammer under the deck. Sabotage and rebuild, okay? Interrogation, repetitive, like question it. Like if you're doing the same thing over and over again, getting the same results, question it. It says persistent and working on it. Like stop the cycle. At some point, you're going to have to call it a day. Okay? Call it a day. Not everybody is going to be a soulmate here, but once you are able to put an end to this toxic cycle, then you can move towards your soulmate energy. Okay? Period. That is what you have learned. You have learned how to walk away from situations that are not serving you and to not continue working on it and hammering away at something that's broken and cannot be fixed. If it needs to be a full replacement, then you need to do a full replacement. There's no sense in trying to bother with a repair. Just like an insurance company, you'll save more money just doing the replacement. You know what I mean? Sometimes materials are, to the point where they are rotted, okay? You cannot reuse them, or they're insufficient, or they're no longer up to code, right? They have not learned lessons, and they're not learning new lessons. You know what I'm saying? It's like an old dog that doesn't want to learn new tricks. Okay, well, you're gonna have to replace that part. You see what I mean? So yeah, you're learning that much faster. Tell me about twin flame in the reverse and the phoenix with hammer and soulmates. So look, we have the 7 of wands. This is all about standing up for yourself, protecting your energy, guarding your heart, your territory, taking action, not just, sitting there and allowing yourself to get in a situation that you're being hurt in. What else do we have here? Put on the floor. We got the Ace of Wands. Look at that. Getting fired up. Aries, this is your energy. Wow. Beautiful here. With the Fool under the deck, Aries, come on through. And the Magician, I'm telling you right now, this is all about you and what you decide. You hold the cards. It's all up to you. You are learning that you have to take action. If something isn't working for you, baby, pack your bags and go. And do it with the quickness. Do you understand? Because you are going to be the author of your future. Okay, you are going to control your destiny. You're going to be the ultimate pilot of your destination. It is really up to you. And if you allow others to determine whether you go or don't go anywhere in life, that's going to be terrible for you. Do you know what I'm saying? But that is what you have learned here. So, what are the current challenges here? What are the current challenges? Let's look at the Lover's Oracle. Okay. What are the current challenges for Aries? Spirit, angels, and guides. What are the current challenges for Aries, please? Okay. Look at this. You've triggered me. I told you. Cycles, triggers, and lessons. You've triggered me. You've triggered me. This person triggers you. And the challenge for Aries is not being fired up and caught up in your emotions. It's like, okay, this person's triggered you. So what are you going to do about it? Either you're going to stay and continue to be triggered, or you're going to get your knapsack and you are going to go and do something different. You see what I mean? You are so different from everyone around me, y'all. I cannot. Thank you, Spirit. Look at this. You are so different from everyone around me. Like, this person is just not like you. They are, and it's not in a not in a judgmental way, like, oh, they're not like me. No, 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 no. Like, they're like, they don't fit with you. You and this person don't complement one another. It's that yin yang in the reverse, what we just got through saying. Okay? What you just got through saying. So let's see what else we got here. I long for your kiss. So again, I feel that it is much more of a lust situation or a physical attraction that you have to this person. This person triggers you. You don't have anything in common with this person, but yet you're longing for their kiss. I feel like that is really the challenge. Okay. That is the main challenge, is the fact that you have a physical attraction to this person, yet you don't have anything in common with them, and they trigger you to the ultimate core. Do you understand? It's like, I can't stand your face. You know what I'm saying? And under that, it says you were right. You were right. So I feel like this may be a situation where this person may have said in the beginning, like, it wouldn't work, or they made some sort of a comment to you, and maybe you didn't believe this person or whatever, and you were like, no, let's try, let's see what happens. And then things just kind of blew up. But that's because this person knew themselves. You see what I'm saying? And you weren't, honestly, you really weren't listening to them. Okay. It's like you didn't really want to hear what they were trying to tell you. So let's see what the tarot says here about the challenge. What is the challenge here for Aries, please? What is the challenge for Aries, please? Okay. Got a couple here. So we have the Four of Swords in the reverse. Yes. And the Hermit. Look at this. That Four of Swords in the reverse represents an energy of, oh, what's the word? Rejecting someone that is coming towards you. It's like someone's advances. There it is. It's like you're pushing someone off or pushing someone back. With the Hermit here, there's an energy of evaluating the situation and like, do I really belong with this person? Like, do I really fit in this relationship? Like, is this really the best for me? And you're doing it from a distance. So there's a sense of pulling back and, like, I don't know if I really want to be around that person, right? Like, you're pushing this person away and you're starting to be like, I don't know about you. You know what I'm saying? But it's like this energy. Give me one more. It's like you're longing for this person physically, but you don't want to be bothered. Okay? You don't want to be bothered. Look, the 5 of Cups. Look at the, I'm sorry. Yes, the 5 of Cups, 5 of emotions. You guys, the 5 of Cups. It's like you're highly disappointed. Like things are not going the way you want them to go, but there's a sense of emotional letdown or feeling like the loss of this person. So you're emotionally sad. We have the 6 of Swords under the deck. See, this is the energy of having to move on and let go. And see, you're admitting it. You were right. Okay. And the 6 of Swords, there's an energy of like, you know what? You were right. I should have left a long time ago. And with that 6 of Swords, this is someone who is moving on. So, in essence, the challenge for you really is still feeling some type of way about this person, like physically, but knowing that, emotionally, it's a no. Communication wise, it's a no. Okay. So, yeah, it's hard, but it's easier because it's so bad. So, what is the advice that you need to assist you right now? What is the advice that you need to assist you right now? And this is going to be the format for the readings for this month, you guys. So if you're interested in your other sign placements, please stay tuned. I will have this exact same spread for the remainder of the signs for the month of March. Starting next week, I will be doing, or actually starting this week, I will be doing your weekly readings, you guys. So I will try to have those posted by the end of the day on Sunday for all 12 signs. It will be your weekly reading for all 12 signs. And then in 2 weeks, I will begin doing daily readings for all 12 signs. So this channel is going to be off the chain. It's going to be jam-packed. The algorithms are probably going to be a little wonky at first. I don't care. I just want to get into a rhythm so that you guys have maximum content. Okay. I will also be doing Cancer versus all 12 signs for members only. All right. So if you are interested in that, those readings will be available. And I will also be going live and doing members only lives, you guys. So there's just going to be a lot of content for you guys that I will. All right. So advice. What is the advice that Aries needs right now? What is the advice that Aries needs to assist them right now? Okay. Give me one more, please. Okay. So we have weight in the reverse. Okay, so Spirit is saying stop waiting. Don't wait. Don't continue to wait. You've waited long enough. I feel like there has been a lot of procrastination. We saw the Three of Wands in the reverse. So I'm getting an energy of some sort of delay of things on your part. And, Spirit is saying no longer. Look, we have helpful people in the reverse. See, Spirit is saying that you have done all that you can do. There's only so much. If these people are not also willing to put forth the effort to work on things or to fix themselves, I mean, you have the Eight of Pentacles in your energy, but this person, if they are being arrogant, if they're being rude, if they're being selfish and, they're not willing, it's a losing battle. Spirit is saying no longer. Do not put your energy towards this. Look, compromise. Do you see that? Yeah, I feel like you have compromised yourself enough. I feel like Spirit is wanting the scales to be balanced at this point because these scales here are balanced. Okay. We saw that Six of Pentacles and we saw it in the reverse. There is some sort of unfair, or I'm sorry, there's an energy of things being one-sided. Okay. Six of Pentacles is a one-sided situation, but you need to balance the situation, right? No longer giving in, no longer compromising your happiness, no longer delaying or waiting or procrastinating when it comes to your happiness. All right. And look, we have strategy under the deck. Number 3, 21 reduces to 3. And we have trust. And look, woman holding a coin. Interesting, right? And it's the number 6, 42. 4 plus 2 is 6. And this is giving me Six of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles energy, right? But this is all about strategizing, no longer waiting, strategizing on your moment to pretty much, I feel like, liberate yourself. And I also feel like with trust and helpful people in the reverse, you know what I'm saying? I feel like there's just a sense of, you have to just trust that, you have your best, intentions for yourself and for others. You've done the best that you could in this situation. And now you're going to have to step out on faith, right? Compromise and woman holding a coin. I feel like you have held this coin for this person. You have compromised enough of your time and enough of your energy here. Okay. We have get more information, and we're going to start here with rise or rest and rejuvenation. I'm sorry, number 19. This is giving me Four of Swords energy, and get more information. This is the Hermit. There's an energy of questioning, how much do I honestly need to give? How much more should I be asked to give to this situation, right? And I feel like with rest and rejuvenation, 1 plus 9 is 10, 1 plus 0 is 1. I feel like you're focused on you. You're focused on yourself. Get more information. You're taking a time out to think things through, asking questions and like, is this good for me? And what is this doing for me? How is this benefiting me? You know what I'm saying? Spirit is wanting you to wait. All right. And stop giving to others that are not giving back to you. Spirit wants you to wait and allow others to give to you equally. Spirit wants the scales to be balanced when it comes to your contributions, okay, of your time and your energy. All right. Spirit does not want you to put your time and energy in places where it's not coming back to you. Stop compromising yourself when it comes to others. Ask more questions, okay? Does this really serve me? Is this really going to be for my greatest good? Is this really helping the other person? Or, by taking a step back and allowing this person to do for themselves? Am I doing them a favor? Look, we have the Queen of Wands here. Okay, the Queen of Wands is someone who gets in the middle. They're jumping out there. They're sure of themselves. They're very confident on being involved or in the middle of a situation. But with the Hanged Man here, Aries, there's the energy of taking your time and waiting, hanging back, not really sacrificing yourself so much. There's the energy of waiting and not sacrificing yourself. Okay? Not being so quick to jump in the middle of a situation that has nothing to do with you or is no benefit towards you. Under the deck, we have the High Priestess. Again, holding that moon, there's the energy of questioning things like, wait, not so fast. I need to ask more questions. Is this making sense? What does your intuition say? Do you need to be involved in this situation or with this person? Okay. That's what I feel like Spirit wants you to start doing, questioning things. And if you need to, with that Seven of Swords, you may need to step back completely and go solo. This is not just about deceptive or deception, it's also about being the Lone Ranger, right? Doing things because you made the decision to do it, not because everybody else is doing something else. You're doing what you want to do on your own and not really owing anyone an explanation, not having to tell anyone what you're doing and why, just doing you, right? That's what Spirit is advising for you. Wow, that was great. Let's now look to see, lastly, near future and distant future energy. Near future and distant future energy. And I'll pull one out of the deck and then we will look underneath the deck. Near future and distant future energy. I will pull one out of the deck and then we will look underneath the deck for the distant future. So near future, stagnant, stuck, dead end, and frozen. Under the deck, apology, arrogant, rash actions, and insincere. All right, so tell me about this stagnant energy in the near future. This talks about being stuck or feeling stuck in a situation. This also talks about dead ends. Okay, so I feel like in the near future, you are coming to a realization that, you know what, I have done all that I can do. I've given all that I can give. I am no longer going to continue being stuck in this situation. This is a dead end. So this is you realizing. And look, we have the 10 of Wands. Okay, I am done. And so is this 10 of Wands energy. This is all about being burdened out. This is all about getting tired of the situation to the point where, you're struggling and you just can't give anymore. We have the Knight of Swords under the deck. Once again, realizing that this ain't working. Okay, I have got to move in a different direction. This is talking about a game changer. So this is going to change everything. And now we have apology, and then we have arrogant, rash actions, and insincere. I feel like someone is going to be apologizing, but at that point, guess what? It's too late. It is too late, right? Because this person should have done it already. It's going to feel insincere to you because you've let them know it's over. And look at this, y'all. The Wheel of Fortune has come out of the deck, just like it should at this point. Because guess what? The wheel has turned. Unfortunately, this person is on the downside, and you just happen to be on the upside of it. have the Page of Cups. Page of Emotions here. This is going to be like a surprise. This person is going to feel like all of a sudden, you're just making a decision to walk away when no, actually, I hung around way too long with stagnant here. I've been in this situation much longer. I've worn out my welcome. That's what you're going to tell this person. I've worn out my welcome. So let's pull a few future oracle cards for you. Let's just pull like 3 to 5, okay? I'm going to get a card from a few different decks, okay? So let's just see what we get. So tell me about the future messages for Aries, okay? What are future messages for Aries? So these cards wanted to come out. They came out in the reverse. I will take them. I was going to get a few from a couple different decks, so I am. And I was going to take 3 to 5, so I still am. Let's get one from the Lover's Oracle. Okay, one. All right, let's get one from our Angel Oracle deck. This is my Angel Tarot cards here. I think this is my work here, right? Oracle deck. Okay, way too many, guys. I just want one. Tell me about Aries. Here we go. All right, let's see what we got here. Future oracle messages for Aries. All of these came out in the reverse. So look, connection in the reverse. See, no longer connection. Arguments in the reverse and abusive in the reverse. See, no longer. You're moving away from toxicity here. You're moving away. Look, is it over? Absolutely. Yes, it is. I feel like this person is going to be asking, they're going to be shocked. They're not going to be able to understand like that you're leaving. They may come towards you trying to start another argument. They may come towards you with more of this abusive, ego-driven communication that they have been giving you in the past. And they're going to find a whole new response, baby. It says, Isle of Avalon. I don't think I've ever gotten this one, you guys. Isle of Avalon. Healing, returning to wholeness, transformation. Y'all, I give up. But that is exactly where you are at this point. You are in your healing phase. You have completely transformed. You are a whole new individual. This person is going to pretty much wake up and smell the coffee, okay? And it's going to be a whole different brew. Like they're going to be like, whoa, what happened to Aries? Because you are fired up, okay? You are fired up. This is beautiful. All right, Aries, you're waking up and you're not sitting in the same situation, this same dead end situation any further. All right. I hope you guys resonate. I hope you enjoyed the message, Aries. If you're interested in more Aries messages, please go through the playlist. All of my readings are timeless. So if you guys resonate with a thumbnail, if you resonate with the title, click on the reading. It could be past, current, or future energy. So please, you guys, keep an open mind when you listen to tarot messages. I set my intentions a certain way when I do my readings. And that is the way Spirit blesses. You guys, trust me. Go and check it out. Let me know for yourself in the comments section. I'm working on the sound issues, you guys. So anything that is garbled or scratchy, I am definitely staying on top of it. I'm going to be restarting between recordings so I can make sure that that doesn't happen to me today. I love you guys so much, though, for everything you do. Hit that like button, you guys. Share this video and subscribe to the channel, and I will be back with more messages and coming up with Taurus in just a moment. Take care, and I will see you later. God bless. Bye.